Confident in psychic abilities is the new sexy. Creative is the way psychic information is received. Conduit is the connection between heaven and earth. These three C's make up exactly who I am, and that is psychic medium Monique Antoinette. On this reality show, you will witness the powerful grief healing effect of an afterlife connection through my private connection readings, where I am connecting everyday people with their loved ones in heaven in hopes of obtaining closure, answers to unanswered questions, or to simply know that their loved ones are safe and at peace on the other side. And also on this reality show, you will observe and learn what it really takes to overcome social, religious, and cultural stigmas, mental, emotional, and physical challenges, and all in order to become sexy and psychic, a confident, creative conduit who serves others here on earth and in heaven. Spend a great deal of time in the beginning asking your loved one to validate who they are. This lets us know that the person who you are here to communicate with is who they say they are. So be patient. And be open, because sometimes the one that you are here to communicate with is not available for whatever reason. I don't get to control that part. And somebody else will come through with a message. So it's just good to just be open to whoever on the other side wants to communicate with you today. Yes. And okay. And do you have any questions?
Not at this time. No questions yet.
Okay. So I see you've brought something.
Yes. My earring, but it came from her. I guess then I brought three things. Her glasses, which are dirty and they will never be clean.
Ooh, Chanel.
I don't have this set, but this was her earrings, that one of her earrings that she used to wear all the time.
Okay.
But obviously I don't have a set, so one is missing.
Okay.
And she bought me this earring, or earrings. I didn't even know I grabbed it. I was grabbing her gold hoop, and this came along with it. I didn't realize that it was together. It was just an earring that she got for me when I went to Hawaii, or when she went to Hawaii the last time that she went. She got it for, yes.
All right. So I use my gift of psychometry, my left hand, to read the energy. It helps me make a stronger connection to that particular loved one. So I'm going to close my eyes for a minute. I haven't gone to sleep.
Okay.
If I start snoring, then
maybe.
then tap me. Right.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay. So yes, let's see who shows up. Guess what? I'm just medium here. I don't really have affirmative power in heaven. Your loved ones actually have all the power in that area. They decide who's going to come through, what kind of message is going to be relayed to you. And so this is why I tell clients it's extremely important that you be open-minded to the possibility of someone other than the loved one that you expect to come through to actually come through, and to also be open to the message that you are receiving at the particular time. It may not be the message that you believe you should be hearing. However, if you trust the process of this form of grief healing, it is the message that you need in this particular moment. Now, let me just share with you guys, if you're wondering why certain people come through and certain people don't. Well, a lot of that has to do with when they leave the physical world. In my experience, what I've learned is that When a soul leaves the body relatively during the early stage of leaving, like let's say that someone has left their physical body and it's only been 6 months, less than a year, sometimes there may be difficulty in coming through. And the reason for that is because it takes work to cross over energetically, vibrationally, spiritually. What's going on is they're being stripped of their emotions that they carried while they were in the physical world, and they're letting go of all of those things. It's a process. When they cross over, there's school, there's learning, there's teaching, there's study, there's all sorts of things going on that don't we don't understand. And the truth is, during a reading, when we want our loved one to come through, we don't care, because we want what we want when we need it, because we need our hearts, we need our grieving hearts to stop grieving, and we need them to show up with the message that we think we should be hearing in that particular moment. So really, we're kind of being selfish about our grief, which is fine. You are entitled, I'm entitled, we are human beings. That is a part of losing loved ones. And so I just wanted to take out a little time to explain to you why sometimes that particular person that you're looking for, they're just not available. And so what I suggest is that you be patient. If you schedule a reading with me or anybody and it doesn't happen, try to be compassionate about what your loved one is experiencing on the other side. Apply some patience and maybe reconsider having another reading at another time at a later date, when, let's say, your loved one has been acclimated to heaven. And so let's get back to Chris's reading and see which loved one comes through for her. Notice anything odd in that last clip? My body is actually jolting, jumping, a little shake here and there. What's going on is my brain has received information from me holding in my left hand the items that Chris brought that belong to her loved one. Psychometry is one of my psychic gifts that I use in tandem with my ability to channel spirit. And so it is an assisting gift. But through receiving the information, I receive the information through 4 chakras, my body. You don't know what chakras are, that's a whole nother show. But primarily I'm receiving the energy of these articles, these items, through my physical body. And sometimes it comes in so strongly that my body shakes, jumps, jolts. And so I make it a point to preface the client with this in advance, so that while I'm using this psychic gift along with my gift of channeling, they're not thinking that I'm having a seizure, because I don't need my clients worried about having to take care of me when they're here to actually connect with their loved ones. And so for those of you paying very close attention, if you noticed shaking, jolting, that's what's going on in that particular clip. That is just, that again is another part of being psychic and also being a medium. That's how our bodies, that's how our minds and then our bodies receive the information.
Lucille Ball, those women in a meeting for you.
You mean I love Lucy?
Yes.
Who doesn't love Lucy? I love Lucy.
You
Yes.
do?
I do.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And so did the other person. But really, I'm
Oh.
a big Lucille Ball fan.
Oh, okay.
Or I Love Lucy fan.
You are a big I Love Lucy fan.
Yes.
Okay. So you're a fan. Yeah, because it's actually before as soon as I picked up the classes, I said, Lucille Ball show. Okay.
So here I am. I've begun to receive information, and I hear from Chris's loved one, I Love Lucy, and I see a picture of I Love Lucy. Now, my body doesn't receive a signal or an impulse to share what her loved one said next, which was she's a bit of a skeptic, and you're going to have to do more than that, more than just mention I Love Lucy in order for her to believe that it's actually me coming through. And I thought this was really funny. But I didn't feel a physical sensation to share that information with her. But it's fine. She was skeptic. Everybody, I think, who's experiencing an afterlife connection with a medium should have a healthy dose of skepticism and going into, because you really want to know that that's your loved one coming through. And yeah, so I just thought, oh, this is going to be fun. So let's see what happens with Chris and her loved one in the next clip.
Oh, that's interesting. So I'm seeing, this is clever. I'm seeing a picture of me pushing a small person on a swing set. So was the person that you're trying to connect with, were they in your life when you were young and pushed you on the swing set, like playing at a park or outside or something like that?
When I was younger,
outside
yes.
activity. This person knew you when you were young.
Yes.
How does I see? And I'll just describe to you what I see. And I don't know if it's past or the current time or the future, but I see a symbol for someone using a walking aid, something to help them walk. Does that?
Both past and present.
Past and present walking aid. Okay. Okay. So what I get now, I'm getting this feeling of I hear take charge, personality, kind of like I need help, but I don't really need your help. They're kind of feisty, but knows they need the help, won't ask for it directly.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh my god, I didn't even believe it. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Take your time. I know it could be really overwhelming when they come through like that. It's okay.
Okay.
Just take your time.
Okay.
Okay. So she's cute. She's does the initial C or double or the L sound? C, the initial C, or like
Initial C.
Okay, C. Okay, is there an L with the C sound? So C is the initial. Okay. Okay. So she's a little thing, but her spirit is solid and strong, and I need the help, but I'm not going to ask, but I need it. Is that her?
So
Okay, good.
Boom! Her loved one validated her presence for her unequivocally. She came through with 4 identifiers. She sent me a beautiful creative picture of her pushing her on the swing. She sent me the picture of the walking aid, and then she sent me a feeling along with words that validated her feisty personality and words that she expressed when she was still here about asking for help but not wanting to ask for help, and what a struggle that was for her when she knows she needed the help. And finally, she provided me with the initial C. She did an incredible job helping me to get this information to Chris. And thank goodness she did so, because when she said to me, the part that I didn't repeat to Chris, when she said it's going to take more than you mentioning Miss Lucille Ball for her to believe this, she really meant it. So she did an incredible job from the other side in mustering up the strength that she needed to in order to get me that information in a way that Chris would know that it was absolutely her. And how cute was Chris when she burst into tears and she said, "Oh my God, I didn't even believe this stuff was real." I know it could be so overwhelming for clients when they're having this moment, especially if you guys show up skeptical or doubtful or fearful. When you come in with all of that, which is fine, it's appropriate. That's how most people come in, and then your loved one comes through in a clear, beautiful way to validate their presence. It's like, ah, it's a fine moment for you, the client, for your loved one in heaven, and for me, the medium. It's like, okay, now that we've got that out of the way, we can get on with the rest of the good stuff. And so that was a great moment. And let's get back to the next clip.
Got a really strong personality. She's saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Did she make? I hear, thank you. I made it difficult, and you did it anyway. And she's grateful for that.
And she's not welcome. I wish she did them. I went and helped her. I brought her back home. She was in Hawaii. I brought her back home and I took care of it. And she moved in with us. And
it's okay. She's grateful. She's so grateful. She needs you to know that she loves you more. She's saying, wait a second. She says, I need her to know that I loved her more than the others, but don't tell them. I don't know what that means to you, but that's what she said. Keep that to yourself.
do I say it here or no?
What?
Are you saying what?
That's what she said. You her for her favorite over the others, but you keep that to yourself.
Well, they all feel that I was the favorite by her. And she always said, grandparents, the first one came along, yay, the second one came along, yay, you came along, and
you were it.
And so that's why she spoiled me.
Oh, yes, you were her favorite. That's really cute. She said it. Don't tell the others.
Even though, like I said, they all felt that
They knew.
they
knew. They knew.
I was spoiled by mom, but it was like
Yeah.
spoiled by someone else.
Yeah.
So
Oh, how cute. Yeah. So, yeah, she, if she didn't say it, she's saying it from the other side. You were her favorite. Yeah. Oh, that's so sweet. That is so sweet. She's really good. She's really good on the other side. So if you're worrying and wondering, she said, stop. Stop. She's good. Learning how to not be so hard. She's working on that. So I don't know what that means to you, but she's over there working those things out in her own personality. So, but she's still quite feisty. She's doing great. Yes. She says let go. It's okay to let go. She says you need to let go. Soon. Soon. It's time. It's okay. You did everything. And celebrate. She said celebrate. She said celebrate.
Celebrate, that sounds like her.
Celebrate. She said no more crying. Yeah, she's funny. She said no more crying. That'll give you lines. It'll give you. She kind of vain, a little.
Well, a little. She wanted to, I mean, she never had like plastic surgery or anything, but she always like wanted to stay looking young
She
and
was well
buy us
preserved.
products to stay young and whatever
Oh,
such, you know,
okay.
and
Okay, so I guess she's just making a joke about it. She's saying crying will give you wrinkles. So,
yes.
okay. Let's see. She's just good. She's happy, and she needs you to be happy.
That's what she always said. She wanted me to do.
Yes, she needs. You would make the rest of her experience in heaven a lot more suitable. That was the word that she used in particular. Suitable. My stay here would be more suitable if you would stop carrying this. Stop thinking about it. You did everything. You did everything. Go live your life and celebrate.
I tried. I always wondered if she knew I tried.
Yes.
To help her.
Yes. She said, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, she knows. She knows you were there and you did everything that you could do. Yes. Okay, so Miss Feisty is turning around in the walker. Is that her walker? Some sort of walking aid? Or
She, at the end, she didn't use it. It was temporary. But then when I say present, my grandmother uses the walker.
Oh, okay.
Too.
So she's just...
But she used it for a short period of time.
Okay.
Because she had some surgeries and such. And
Okay.
she needed it.
Got it. So she's just, that's her symbol to connect with you. So she's departing. She's gone back to the light with everybody else. She wants you to be okay. Okay? Okay. Wow.
Chris was the favorite. Chris was the favorite. How funny was that? And when her loved one said, and don't tell the others, I just thought, oh my goodness, there might be a fight a little later on, but then maybe not because the other children kind of knew. I think we all know when there's a favorite in the family, even if it's not said, we just all kind of know. I just thought that was so funny, but so sweet and endearing that her loved one came through and confirmed for her from the other side that she was in fact her favorite. I loved it. And I thought it was really special that she lightened her burden by letting her know that she cared for her so very well up until the very end. I believe at a heart level that was really important for Chris to receive that message And she did, which is really great. But not every reading is like that. In fact, they're all different. And the reason why they're different is because every soul from the other side is different. And what is so different about them is the way in which they are capable of communicating from the other side. This all varies. Therefore, the message that you get at that time, that varies. And that's why you got to be patient. You got to be open-minded to receive whatever it is that you get in that moment. Hopefully everybody's reading is as great as Chris's reading was here. But sometimes you get what you get when you get it. And so there's gratitude for that as well. I just want to say thank you all for joining us all. I have to say us now. It's not just me, medium, and the client. It's us in the spirit world as well. We've got help from above. Yes, we all say thank you so much. And I believe the next and final clip that we will all get to see is of Chris being asked how she is feeling after the reading. So that is it. I love you all, and I will see you all soon on the next episode. Bye.
I am so thankful that I got to go through this experience and know that she's okay, and she knows that I tried and that I love her and she loves me. I'm so grateful.